Hello YouTube, this is Dr. Sola coming to you from Lagos, Nigeria. So I'm going to talk to you about something that has been happening to me since 2016. And the reason it became is actually I did a video, and if you look on the link up there, you'll see the video that I did on how we resolved it, but I'm going to take you through my thinking processes as to how we got there. So today I'm going to talk to you about why lightning shut down my inverter and how I fixed it for good. Hi, I'm Dr. Sola. We've installed hundreds of solar systems across Nigeria. But recently something happened in my own home that reminded me even the best systems can fail if one small thing is missing. Let's talk about lightning, inverters, and the one thing that could be causing your system to shut down during storms. For years, whenever we had really intense lightning storms, our inverter would suddenly switch off, then restart. It did this every time a massive storm was around. You know, one of those where you have the thunderclap, but before the thunderclap comes, the lights have gone out because light travels faster than sound. Not every storm, only the big ones, but it happened enough times to make me uncomfortable. We had done everything we needed to do. We had earthing on the AC side and the DC side. We had surge protection on the AC side and the DC side. As you know, I'm off-grid, so there's no need for surge protection on the input side, but we do because we run a generator once in a while. Still, with all these protections in place, the inverter would still blink off during these moments. I decided to investigate. I went straight to the source. The distribution board inside the house, it's very important. That's where all the power comes in, and that's where the power goes to the rest of the house. What do you think I found? I was shocked beyond belief. Why was I shocked? Because the person who built the house in 1979 was supposed to be a professional, and there was no proper earthing inside the house wiring, none. No earthing at all. The sockets were floating. The enclosure was not grounded. It didn't matter that the solar system was properly earthed. The house itself had no proper ground path for high voltage surges. So when we had those high voltage surges, there was no place for the house to direct it to. It sent it back to the inverter. So the fix, what did we do? Well, we rolled up our sleeves and we got to work. We earthed the distribution board. That was very important. It was the first thing we did. We earthed that, took us minutes. Once we found a perforation, we perforated the wall, we got into the distribution board, we earthed it. That was the first thing we did. The next thing we did was we grounded all the electrical sockets. So your sockets have 3 prongs, 1 and 2 besides it. The top one was totally useless because there was no ground. By us doing this, it became useful. So we grounded all the electrical sockets. We connected the enclosure to a common grounding system. Now we had a complete circuit, a path that could absorb and safely dissipate energy from nearby lightning strikes. So what result did I get? Well, since we did this, right, we've had a few storms, even serious ones. The inverter, guess what? The inverter did not blink. Not once. It has not blinked. It's been stable, steady, silent, exactly what it should be. I, on the other hand, right, still expect the lights to go out because it's something that's been happening since 2016. But guess what? It has not happened once since we did that. So why does earthing matter? Well, this is a reminder for every homeowner. So it's not just for installers. Every homeowner, installers, and even electricians out there, because an electrician should have caught this when he was doing work at the house. Grounding isn't optional. It is not just a formality. It is your first line of defense. You know, you give your children, when they are born, newborns, you give them vaccines. The vaccines will protect them against diseases. Your grounding is similar. It is your first line of defense, your first line of protection. Without a grounded socket system, your inverter is vulnerable. Without an earthed distribution board, such protection is incomplete. Without checking the entire electrical ecosystem, your solar setup is at risk, just like mine was. We are fortunate to have inverters that had lighting protection built in. If you do not have lighting protection built in, your inverter blew up. At AWPS Renewable Energy, we've learned this the hard way so that you do not have to. So if your inverter is acting up during storms, don't just blame the inverter because it's not the inverter. Check your wiring, check your grounding, and if you're not sure, give us a call. We don't just install, we investigate, troubleshoot, and protect your investment. I'm Dr. Sola. If you found this helpful, like, subscribe, and share this video. Drop your questions in the comments. As you know, I read every one of them. Until next time, stay powered, stay safe. This is Dr. Sola coming to you from Lagos, Nigeria. Thank you.